Afternoon baseball now, and a fine Sunday for our national pastime from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. Today, the finale of this three-game weekend series between the Minnesota Twins and the New York Yankees. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Adams gets the assignment for the rubber match in this series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy pitched well in his last one, getting through 7 innings in his last start. We'll see if he can turn in another quality start and pick up the win in this one also.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They did get the win last time out, but it hasn't been the best week for them as they've won just twice in their last 6 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Trying to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
2-1 now to the Twins' leadoff man. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field, and trouble it is. It's down for extra bases, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Wow, that's the way to kick off a day at the ballpark right there. Leadoff hitter, and he puts the pitcher on his heels right out of the gate with a leadoff double. It's hard to get settled into a game as a pitcher when you're dealing with the runner in scoring position, one batter into the game.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Barehanded on the move. It's late. He's safe. That was a big-time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line.
Hey, not a great start for the pitcher right here. Started off with a double, now add in a single, and one of your middle-of-the-order bats is coming to the dish. Man, I don't think this was the start he was imagining warming up in the bullpen.
First things first, here's a throw over, and the runner back. Here's Miguel Sano as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. Sano brings a ton of pop to the plate with him, particularly against right-handed pitching. Some guys don't drive the ball as well when facing a pitcher who throws from the same side that they swing the bat, but that's certainly not the case here.
Yeah, this guy just absolutely hammers right-handed pitching. You know, some guys like the ball in, coming towards them, and that's exactly what the righty-on-righty matchup presents itself. A two-seamer in, a four-seamer that leaks out over the plate, a hanging breaking ball. This guy seems to absolutely hammer those.
Again, a 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. 1-2 pitch is a slider that misses, 2-2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. On deck, Mike Moustakas. hard hit ball to second. And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and the Twins are on the board first, 1-0.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. Buxton on second. Sano at first with no outs. A ball and 2 strikes now.
A lot of pitches away here, which is pretty much what you're forced to do with lefty batters here at Yankee Stadium. It doesn't take much to hook one out of here to right field with that short porch out there.
Ready with the 1-2. Popped him up. Bird over to his left. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's your take on him this afternoon on the road?
Well, Matty, you walk into this yard today and it's nothing but a hitter's park. But that can work against you at times. You have to stay within yourself. You can't just be turning and burning on everything. Stay within the game plan and know that a mistake doubles leaving this yard.
The next Twin up, Eddie Rosario. And now the Twins look to plate more in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's a huge swing by Rosario and a deep drive to right field. Into the second deck and gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Third home run for him on the year as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Yeah, these guys came into this game with a plan, and they've executed it really well at the dish. They've been very aggressive, and that aggressiveness has put them up by 4 early on. What a great start.
Here's Chris Davis now. He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
The 1-1 home. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
In now, number 15, as he looks at a fastball on the inside corner for strike 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
Now the pitch. Late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Twins have extended their lead to 5-0.
2 home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Standing in now, number 64. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead on now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Twins 5 and the Yankees nothing. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Stepping into the box, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here comes the first pitch. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Danny, who stands out to you?
Well, Matt, we all know it. The man to watch, Giancarlo Stanton. Last season, he had over 110 RBIs. That's an RBI machine. When you're driving in over 100, that's really special, and you are doing some big things.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Fastball that he's way out in front of. A swing and a miss.
Hey, from a hitter's perspective, I don't mind that take right there. I know it's in the zone, but this is a hitter's yard. You want something bell high that you can get loose on.
Throw to first will take care of him. Scored at 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Here's Nolan Arenado. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Sano shading to his right, and that retires the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Up next for Minnesota, Jorge Polanco. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, You can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Not close. It's 2-0. Polanco stands just shy of 6 feet at 5'11" and bats from both sides of the plate. He's in the midst of his 8th major league season. 3-0 now.
Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially the leadoff guy.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Taken, strike one on the inside corner.
This is where if you're the batter, one pitch, one spot, and you get the barrel of the bat to that baseball as quick as possible with damage on your mind.
The 3-1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take and a walk is the result.
Now in the box, Charlie Blackmon. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch of the at-bat on its way, and it's fouled away. And there goes Polanco, and this will be fouled away. Oh, 0-2, here it comes. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today. And let's take a look at Ender Enciardi. The name of his game is speed, covers a ton of ground, great arm in the outfield, ability to play Gold Glove caliber.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Byron Buxton. First pitch on its way. That's a ball. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Polanco leads off first with 1 away. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Well, we're just in the second inning. Well, that command he normally has on his side just doesn't quite seem to be there. He's really fighting himself right now.
There he goes. Push to the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third.
Boy, is that a thing of beauty right there. Hit and run to perfection, Dero. Runners at first and third.
That's exactly what you're trying to do. You don't see it in today's game too much. There's a lot of moving parts, a lot of walks, homers, and strikeouts. But right there, manager sets it in motion, and the hitter just executes to perfection.
Miguel Sano stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Pitch out, nothing doing. Here it comes, 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
The 3-0. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Now the 3-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Kepler's there for it. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game. So the runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, the left-handed hitting third baseman, Mike Moustakas. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. 1-0. And this one runs up high. Ball 1. 2 out with the man at first.
Nope,
lays off again, and it's 2-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. And a bouncing ball, foul.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. The 2-2. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Another try at 2-2. So a full count now.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Minnesota leads this one 6-0. Here's big Aaron Judge. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
First pitch on its way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Fastball at 96 on the radar gun, and it's 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Head-to-head history with Marcus Stroman. He carries a .308 batting average. He also has 1 home run. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses. 1-1. Stanton A California-born ball player. This is his 12th season in the big league, so he's put together a really nice career to this point.
Yeah, Matty, this guy has had an amazing career. And you know what? It's a testament to how hard he's worked, the changes he's had to make. This is a game of adjustments. And you don't hang around this long if you're not prepared to make some adjustments along the way.
The 1-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he's sent down via the strikeout.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now as he takes a called strike on the flag. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Gone into Monument Park. A solo shot that time for Greg Bird. 4th home run for him on the season, and they're on the board at 6-1. Stepping in, Wilson Contreras, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. He'll go after the first pitch here as the fastball's hit foul off to the right, strike 1. The 0-1 on its way. 1-1. Yep, that ball went out. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
Hey, that's a great job by the pitcher right there, stealing a strike with that get me over breaking ball, and now he can get a little nastier with it in the dirt.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball just a bit high.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
Here now the 2-2. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas charging in on it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. We've played 2, and this is now a 6-1 ball game. A look there at the most famous urban park in the United States. Central Park set to go again here from Yankee Stadium. Into the box now, Eddie Rosario, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that thing around, and it got out of here in a hurry.
A bouncer up the middle. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
Number 2, designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Chris Davis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. First offering on its way. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Ranging back is Inciarte. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on, but he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Into the box now, number 15. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
2-0 count. The pitch too high, and it's 3-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And they'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
So coming to the plate, number 64. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is in there for strike number 2. A runner on first with 2 away. 1-2 to the Twins catcher. And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Twins wind up stranding 1. They lead it 6-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Torres. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Count even at 2-2. This is line to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. With that, the Yankees have put their leadoff hitter aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8, 9-hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you could swing the bat.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 3 homers and 15 RBIs. Throw over to first. Runner back safely. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
2-0.
The 2-0 on the way is taken. Strike 1. Torres on at first. Nobody out. 3-1 now. Ender Inciarte waits on deck. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. First and second, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
This is absolutely a huge spot right here. They have to find a way to get something out of this half inning. I don't care if it's 1 run or 2 runs. You have to find a way to at least give yourself a little shot of confidence that you can get back into this one.
Inciarte, a Venezuelan-born ball player. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Some guys only get to free agency 1 time in their career. This guy has a chance to get there for a second time and in the prime of his career. Is he able to handle the pressure as he plays out this final season?
Buxton is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop, Tyler Wade.
At the plate, Tyler Wade. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First delivery to him on the way. And he misses inside with that one. Ball 1. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
The 2-0 on the way. This is pulled into right. Rosario is there. 2 down.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan
Stepping
Arenado.
in, Nolan Arenado. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Now there's your textbook waist pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning.
The Yanks strand a pair. They trail 6-1. Ready for another chance? Jorge Polanco. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First offering on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike. 0-1.
It might be time for this guy to start mixing his pitches up a little bit better. He's pitching poorly, but you look at his first pitch strike percentage at over 70%. This team batting has a pretty good idea what his game plan is.
The backdoor slider catches the corner, or close enough at least. 0-2. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And it is trouble that finds the gap for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
Managers these days like to think of that 9-hole hitter as the second leadoff man, and he plays the role pretty well right here. Gets the leadoff double, and now he gives the real leadoff man a chance to bring him home.
Here comes the Yankee manager now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Julio Alvarez answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. The 1-0 delivery. Fastball down near the shoe tops. Shot down the first baseline, and that's by him down the line in right field toward the corner, and that's going to plate the runner from second, and it's now a 7-1 game.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Here's Byron Buxton now. Fouled away. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And they go away here. It's a called strike. 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Hard hit toward the hole, and that's through for a hit.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
Here's Miguel Sano. Now a swing and a deep drive to left, and it ain't coming back. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 6th home run on the season for him, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime.
To right field and absolutely hammered. Forget about making a play on that ball. It's way out of here. Back-to-back home runs. A solo shot that time for Mike Moustakas. 7 home runs for him on the year now as they just continue to pour it on here. Into the box, Eddie Rosario.
He'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory.
He's 1 for 2 in this one. Rosario behind with an 0-2 count.
When a guy's featuring big-time velocity like this, you have to be on the fastball. It's your only chance. You'll tip your hat on some nasty off-speed stuff, but you gotta be ready for the heater.
Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's another 1-2. Popped him up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Davis.
Here's Chris Davis now. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-1. Fouled off. Now here's the pitch. Ball 2.
2-2.
And it's fouled away. Still only 1 out in the inning. And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Digging in once again, number 15. It was a walk in his last trip. First delivery to him on the way. Favorable call in there for a strike. Davis stands at first with 1 out. On the ground to second base. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Aaron Judge, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Squared that one up just a little late. Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. Judge fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was a first-round pick back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, you cannot miss on your first rounder, and they didn't with this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar.
And that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
Stepping in now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs and you're down 0-2. This is where you got to take a deep breath and pot commit. You're either all in on another fastball or you're finding a way to stay back to attack something off speed.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Standing in now, Greg Bird, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Here's the 2-1. And he misses badly with a fastball here, and it's 3-1 now.
Time for him to attack on the mound. He knows this team's struggling offensively. Don't mess around and try and nibble. Just be on the attack and let them beat you.
Here it is on 3-1. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
I think it's a real possibility that they put that run on first in motion. That would help them stay out of that double play that would end the inning, but that's also kind of risky at the same time.
Count still full, 3-2.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
A little bouncer. That's foul, so the battle will continue. Runners on first with one down. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
That was a great battle right there. He tried to get him to chase, but he laid off some really tough pitches and got a walk. Got to tip the cap to the batter that time.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch of the at-bat. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. Skied into very shallow right. Rosario is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, Torres. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. From the stretch. A high fastball is in there.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, and a heads-up play to get back to first as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Number 64 is over to take a look, and that's going to land foul. Another 2-2 offering. And another foul ball. Here's another 2-2. Another one sent foul. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. They trail by double digits, 11-1. Ready for another shot now. Number 64. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 64.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Nowhere close with the fastball to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 1-0. Hit out towards second. And that's through for this first base hit in this one. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
In now, Jorge Polanco, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He doubled his last time through. Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Contreras is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder.
Digging in and looking for more, Charlie Blackmon. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here's the first pitch to him, and that one just missed outside. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Blackmon has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. Is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Looking up is Inciarte. Gone! So it's a 2-run shot to right center. Home run number 5 on the year as this lead got even wider. Here's Byron Buxton now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 delivery. Takes this the other way to right. That's in. And he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
I mean, obviously this guy is built to play in the daytime. 4 for 4, you know he's seeing it good right now. These are the days that you remember for a long time.
Here's Miguel Sano as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit up.
One ball has already left the yard and the big boys haven't even come up again. Get the fireworks ready.
Ground ball to second. This could be 2. To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors and no one left on base. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Twins are in front 13-1. Next for New York, Max Kepler. He threw a base on balls his first time up.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A ball and a strike.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
The 1-1. Fouled away. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
Here's Ender Inciarte.
And on the first pitch, he grounds foul.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. One out, nobody on. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Rosario is there. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch on its way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
We're moving along in this one, heading into the middle innings. This guy continuing to pitch well, and one of the reasons why, first pitch strike ratio over 70% up to this point in this game.
0-1, here it comes. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1.
I know there's 2 outs right here, but your job as the number 2 hole hitter, especially with the monsters hitting behind you, find a way to get on base. Maybe a little 2-out lightning on the horizon.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Line drive to center field, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here, as this is a beauty to end the inning. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip.
Yeah, Matt, that last at bat, that was a pretty good pitch. A fastball down and away that he went out and hooked and pulled it. So if I'm on the mound right now, I'm going to have to think about throwing one up and in and standing this guy up to make that outside corner not as appealing.
Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
Stuff has never been a problem with this pitcher. It's execution and location that has always been his bugaboo. And that's exactly what happened here. I know he's ahead 0-1, but he's finding the heart of the plate way too often.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas. A bouncer to the left side, and that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now batting, right fielder, Eddie.
Digging in, Eddie Rosario. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lays off 1-0. That's 2-0 now.
We're starting to see a lot more balls from him now, and that's a direct result of him getting hit around pretty good. He's trying to do something different, and it's resulting in him not attacking the strike zone anymore.
Moustakas aboard here at first with nobody out. Three and 0 now.
This inning hasn't started ideally for him on the mound, but here on 3-0, you have to have the mentality that you're only a strike and or a ground ball double play away from getting back on track.
The 3-0 pitch is swung on and missed. Strike 1. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now. 3-2. Nobody out, runner on first. Count remains full. Pulled toward right center field. Judge moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1. Here's Chris Davis now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Into the box, number 15. He'll take a look at the pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Here comes the 1-0. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out with the man at first. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Now the 3-0 offering. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
3 of those pitches were definitely out of the zone, but that last pitch looked pretty darn good to me. You're not usually going to get many favorable calls on 3-0, though. You have to earn that spot.
Into the box now, number 64. Back up the middle, and that'll get by into center field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. Twin strand of pair, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Here's Nolan Arenado, and through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
First pitch coming, here it is. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And it's 1-2. Two balls, 2 strikes to Nolan Arenado.
2-2.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's working full now at 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled off.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
Little dribbler down the line. And that's out number 1.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Buxton ranging back. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Up next for the
Giancarlo Stanton now.
designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
Crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and as you can see, they are way behind. Back here in the Bronx, this one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Chad Green comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. In now, Jorge Polanco. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Jorge Polanco.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Torres has it. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Up next for the Twins, left fielder, Charlie.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Now here it comes. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Drilled right back up the middle. Wade on the grass. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Now back, center fielder, Byron.
Stepping into the box, Byron Buxton. He's looking for hit number 5 in this one right here. Here comes the first pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. Takes a knee-high fastball. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
And I'll tell you, this is the last guy in the lineup you want to put on base for free. He's probably feeling a little salty after getting drilled, and he's got speed to burn, so look for him to try and make something happen out there.
Settling in now, Miguel Sano. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
That's a good take on that fastball there. You know he's looking for something up there to drive, but that was just a little above his happy zone. Not everyone has the discipline to hold back on those.
Now the 1-0. Misses, ball 2. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now the 2-0 home. 3-0 now.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is calling for it. And that's the third out. One left for Minnesota. You can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. So digging in now, Greg Bird. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball one.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
High and deep to right center. Hooking up is Rosario. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. His second of the game, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Row, but you can hit the ball out of it just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. Adalberto Mejia comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7.
Adalberto
There's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Contreras in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
That was a non-competitive pitch right there, and he finds himself behind 2-0 in this situation. He's going to have to locate something down the zone to get himself back in this count.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Called strike over the outside corner. Base is empty here with nobody out. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Now the 3-2 pitch. Drilled to the left side. Fielded by Moustakas. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
number 81.
Ready once again, Torres. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. First pitch on its way. Too short, hit hard. Polanco comes up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Max Kepler.
Digging in, Max Kepler. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Popped him up. Sano is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Twins lead it 13-2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Moustakas. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kepler's on the move. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Eddie Rosario. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. First pitch of the at-bat. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
These guys are pros and they're tough, but I know that one hurt. He'll never show it, though. Too much pride at stake.
Next will be the designated hitter, Chris Davis. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Rosario, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Two 2-0 to the Twins left fielder. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. Sliders in for a strike.
He struggled quite a bit at the plate in this one, so until he shows he can put a good swing on the ball, I don't think they're going to give him anything straight that he can handle.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Way in front of that fastball.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
This pitching staff has done a really good job against this guy in this series. This is a really good hitter, and it's not easy to make a guy strike out 5 times in a series up to this point, but that's what they've done to this guy so far.
Standing in now, number 15, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 0-1 on its way, and it's fouled away. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. 2-0 count. The pitch lifted in the air to shallow center field. Buxton on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
The shortstop, Tyler Wade.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. He was robbed of a hit in his last at bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here. First pitch of the at bat on its way. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Back goes Rosario, and it's gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. His first home run of the season, but they're going to need a few more here as they're still well behind. This has been quite a hitting display from both sides. That's home run number 8 on the day.
Dan, they're absolutely knocking the cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Weekly hit to third. And there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron.
Here's big Aaron Judge. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. And that one just missed outside. As we near the end of this one, I think it's safe to say that the story of the game has undoubtedly been the long ball. Guys, what do you think about what we've witnessed?
Well, as a former offensive player, I absolutely love it. Kudos to both lineups for doing absolute damage today. One of the most fun watches of the year.
You know, D-Row, what this shows me is this new age way of guys going up there, and they're swinging hard. You need to make good pitches, quality pitches, and if you don't have command of the fastball, you're in for a long day, and we saw that here this afternoon, the ball flying out at near record pace.
Now batting, designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that one stayed up a little high. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching it.
Now the 2-0 is in there for strike one. Can't find the zone there, and it's 3-1.
We all know this guy is a great hitter. In a 3-1 count, this is just what he's looking for. He loves to hit when the count's in his favor like this.
The 3-1 pitch. There's ball four.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. 2 home runs in 2 at-bats so far, and looking to add to that here.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. Judge at second. Stanton on at first with 2 down. And a wasted pitch there. 1-2. Hit in the air down the right field line. Rosario is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Yankees forced to settle for 1. We've played 8 full. Twins are out in front, 13-3. Stepping up now, number 64. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Hey, great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Now the 2-0 on the ground to the right side. It's flagged down deep in the hole. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jorge Polanco. He was a ground out victim last time up. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. And he lays off the pitch up and in. Ball 2. Here he comes on 2-0. Missed with it again, and it's 3-0 now. Charlie Blackmon will be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0. And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Now batting, left fielder,
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, working on a good line in this ball game. 3 for 5 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. In there, a base hit.
Boy, talk about having a day, Debro. He gets his fourth knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those four was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
Here's Byron Buxton now, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 4 hits for him in this one, all singles. The 1-0 misses for the second ball.
2-0.
Sliced hard on the ground. One there. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out.
The first baseman, number 22, Miguel.
Riding in, Miguel Sano. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. First pitch on its way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
A 2-ball, 1-strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Now a move over to first, and he's back in standing. Good movement there, but it's 3-1.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
Line to the right side. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores. Tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second. Twins get a run on 2 hits. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. The Twins are in front, 14-3. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single. So it's a leadoff single that kicks off their half of the 9th.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. That's a nice piece of hitting. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Torres, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Max Kepler the next to grab a bat, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. No hits to this point. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good read there at second base to know he could make it to third on the flyout. Now he's only 90 feet away with one out.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Ender Inciarte. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, kicks and deals. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. There's one. Back to first, and they won't get them both, but they wouldn't have had any had it not been for an excellent play at first base.
Looked like that might be an inning-ending double play off the bat, but that was some great hustle to beat the throw at first. Keeps the inning alive, and more importantly, he gets an RBI because of it.
Into the box, Tyler Wade, and he fouls this one off. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 0-1. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Inciarte, the runner at first with 2 gone. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
The batter, number 28, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Coming to the plate now, Nolan Arenado. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Try to check it, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
Now the 1-1 pitch. His fastball taken high for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
The 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Last chance for the Yankees. 2-2 pitch is a fastball high, so it runs full 3-2.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Bat explodes as this has popped up. He's got it, and the Twins have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Wow, a 9-out save. That's 3 full innings. You don't see that very often these days. It's awfully nice to have a guy in the back end of your bullpen that can pitch that kind of work.
14-4 is the way this one ends. The Twins came out swinging with a huge first inning that really set them up well. Marcus Stroman earns win number 4 on the season. Adams allowed 7 earned runs to cross the plate in the losing effort. Adalberto Mejia takes the rare 3-inning save, his first of the year. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshow.com.